Alright.
Test.
Testing.
Loud and clear, Hobby.
Alright, yep, got you loud and clear. Alright. Let's see. Get our avionics on. Okay. Guess we can listen to the weather.
010 inches of mercury. Auburn Municipal Airport automated weather observation 0044 Zulu weather. Wind 160 at 7 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000 feet. Temperature 16 Celsius. 2.7 Celsius. Altimeter 3010 inches of mercury.
3010.
Auburn Municipal Airport automated weather observation 0044 Zulu weather. Wind 150 at 7 knots. Visibility
all over the place.
Auburn traffic, Navy 44829, taking 25, staying in the pattern, Auburn.
Got someone in pattern. Alright. Movement there. Auburn traffic, 90860 Golf. Taxiing to 25 run up. Auburn traffic. Guess we need to keep our eye on the biplane. Oh, he's on the runway.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
First I was hearing Navy. What Navy? Oh, okay, a Navy steerman.
Oh, that's a beautiful plane.
It is.
Shoulder harness.
And Auburn traffic, King Air 501 W uniform is approximately 12 miles to the southeast-southwest and bound for landing runway 25. Anybody else in the pattern?
10 Auburn traffic, 44829, turn it down, wind 25 Auburn.
Traffic 6134775, turning right crossing 20, that's it.
Oh, there's the steerman.
Auburn traffic, 44829, short base, touch and go, 25 Auburn.
Okay. How are we looking?
6124775, right downwind 20, that's it.
Parking brake set. Light controls. Correct. Goes up. That goes down. That goes up. That goes down. All the way up. All the way down. Rudder left, rudder right. There you go. Sweet. Oh, awesome. Have you flown one of those?
Yeah, when I was a kid, actually, I got a ride in one of those. It was
so cool.
a little overwhelming, actually, for being a kid, you know, with just the open cockpit mode.
Auburn traffic, King Air 501 Delta 4. That's uniform on the 45 for left downwind runway 25, Auburn.
That's him out.
Uh-huh.
Market brakes up. Flight controls check. Fuel selector is on both.
20,
Elevator trim to takeoff. Throttle to 7. Engine instruments. Good. Fuel's looking good. Oil pressure, oil temperature's up. Meter showing a slight positive rate of charge.
25 Auburn.
Touch engage at 5. Magnetos all the way to the right. Drop of about 50. Back to bolt. Come up and stabilize. Left. Drop of about 50. Back to bolt. Carburetor heat. Drop and stabilize about 50. Back in. Back up and stabilize. Flight instruments and radios. Airspeed indicator showing nothing. Autonomous horizon is showing level flight. Altimeter is showing field level. Directional gyro. Need to adjust.
9 miles to the southwest, going to be joining Air 45 for left traffic 25 Auburn.
Just right about there. Radios on staff. Close window.
King Air 501 Delta uniform short final runway 25 Auburn.
Alrighty. And let's do proximity. Hello, King Air. Little bounce. Alrighty. Brake is off. Full right rudder. Check the surroundings.
Auburn traffic, Navy 44829er, short base, touch and go 25 Auburn.
Traffic, dispatch 4775, turning right, cross, 2.
Alrighty, got him in sight.
Auburn traffic, 44829er, short final, touch and go 25 Auburn.
And Auburn traffic, Baron 142 Delta Romeo is joining a left 45 downwind for runway 25 Auburn.
Yes. Man, that's cool.
Cool looking, I know.
I want to be in there with him. Do we hold short for the
Auburn traffic, Air 06 Tango, 5 mile, left 45
I think
for runway
they're pretty
25
far
Auburn.
out, being that they're on a 45, so
Okay.
time-wise, I think you probably would have enough time.
Alright, he's clear of the runway.
Okay.
Auburn traffic, 44829er is on the go, 25 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, 90860 Golf. Runway 25 departing for the pattern. Auburn traffic.
And Auburn traffic, bearing 142 Delta Romeo on downwind, runway 25 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, 44829er, turning crosswind, 25 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 80 Foxtrots 4 west, 1800 inbound. Will be joining left traffic, Auburn.
And away we go. Airspeed's alive. Whoa.
Auburn traffic, or is
Holy
it 2 mile 45 or 2?
Holy smokes. Oop. Too much nose up.
44829er, downwind, 25 Auburn.
Holy cow.
Holy cow, what?
Wow, the wind's really pushing us around.
That's that. You felt there's the side load. You
Yeah.
feel the little load.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. What do I say now?
Well, you just fly your pattern
Okay.
and talk when you think you have a chance to talk. If
Okay.
you want to fly the airplane first, then talk second.
Okay. Helicopter.
Got him?
And Auburn traffic, 142 Delta Romeo is on final, runway 25 Auburn.
Turn. Got to turn to the left.
Auburn traffic, Aero 66 Tango, entering left downwind for 25 Auburn.
Got him.
Number
Got
2.
it.
Looks like we'll have to slide in behind him.
Alright. This is the most traffic I've seen out here. This is insane. Maybe we should head over to Lincoln?
Oh, this is Lincoln, might be even worse.
Auburn traffic, Navy 44829er, short base, final, full stop, 25 Auburn.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 80 Foxtrots, tight left downwind for the helipad. I'll remain south of 25 Auburn.
Where'd it go? Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Oh, there's the steerman.
Okay.
There's...
Here's the other arrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Auburn traffic, radio check, please.
Loud and clear.
Thank you.
Auburn traffic, 44829er, short final, 25 Auburn.
Oh boy.
And Auburn traffic, 142 Delta Romeo is clearing the runway Auburn, 25 Auburn.
Traffic is about 24775, right, downwind 20, that's
Auburn.
Oh, he's down really low.
Yeah.
You don't want to go that low.
No.
Auburn traffic, helicopter 80 Foxtrots, turn a final for the helipad. Remain south side of the runway, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, 90860 Golf. Turning left base for runway 25, Auburn traffic. Good.
Auburn traffic, final for 25 Auburn.
Get your carburetor heat.
Thank you. Auburn traffic, 9860 Golf. Turning final for 25, Auburn traffic.
Roger, traffic is about 24725, turning left, right base 20, Roger.
That's what that wind does to you when it
Yeah.
blows you onto the downwind.
Holy smokes.
So maybe next time you'll point a little bit that way on the
Yeah.
downwind and you'll compensate. Or like the ground reference maneuver part of it.
Yeah.
You can always go around.
True. Holy smokes.
I'm
going around.
Okay.
Clear runway 25 Auburn.
9860 Golf going around.
Very good decision.
Roger, Roger, traffic 775, final 20, Roger.
That's crazy, we're going like that.
Yeah. So, you remember the ground reference maneuvers?
Yes, pardon?
It's like you're going to have to compensate maybe on the downwind next time. You know it's blowing you this way.
Yeah.
So you want to crab into the wind on the downwind.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Just try it. You know, don't overcompensate. Just try it a little bit.
All right.
Carburetor heat.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Hey, there's the power.
Yep.
Okay. Is this about right for pattern altitude?
2,500 is
25, okay.
You were actually at it last time.
Oh, okay. I thought so, I just wasn't 100% sure. Alright, I'm just gonna head out a little bit further.
Well, actually, you turned it appropriate. You don't want to head out further, you just want to, while you're flying downwind, maybe face into the wind a little bit more.
So the wind is going this way. So
It's actually blowing us that way.
blowing us that way, so we're gonna need to face that way a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay. So I'm gonna follow Bell.
There you go. You can use a visual reference to keep your...
Roger, traffic 602-4775,
There's your pattern altitude.
Okay.
So what I usually do is I bring in my carburetor heat.
Diverger.
And just try like 1800 RPM.
Okay.
Bring it on back to about 1800. Keep you're looking good. So far it don't really look like you need too much compensation.
No.
Hey, raise your nose a little bit, trim it up, because we really shouldn't be flying a screaming downwind. So I shoot for about 90 miles an hour.
Okay.
So trim the nose right about there. That's the sight picture you want to have. So trim it a little more so you can take your hands off. Okay, there you go, you got it. Want to land right about here, so you start your first power reduction here. 1500 is an easy number to remember.
Okay. And trim the nose.
Just a little bit, yeah, right there.
Like that?
Yep.
Alright.
Because you're keeping basically the same side, then about 10 degrees of flap.
Oh, that's what I forgot. There we go. Oop, I'll shoot it a little bit.
That'll cause your nose to pop up every time, so you might have to compensate.
Alright. Trim that up a little. Auburn traffic, 9860 Golf. Turning left base for runway 25. Auburn traffic.
Auburn traffic, Skyline 5188 Tango off. On runway 25. Last call, Auburn.
You take a look at your runway and make a mental note, like am I high or low?
I think we're high,
Okay,
but...
then I think you're high. You probably are. So go with your intuition first.
Okay. So we just back off the power a little bit more.
And another notch flap.
And 1,000. 1,000.
And you look at the runway again.
Yeah.
Power back.
Oh, we're back. Basically at idle, and we're super high.
That's okay. Oh.
At least we're lined up with it this time.
Now, let's try something here. Let's take advantage of this.
Okay.
And get off the pedals.
Okay.
Let's see where the airplane goes. It's maybe, what, a 10 or 15 degree weather vane?
Yeah.
A little bit. Like if it kind of wants to go that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Birds.
Got it.
Traffic, Pilatus PC-12
So you really, now put your foot in just enough to straighten it up.
Okay. Left, 45 for runway 30, Merced.
And just enough aileron to keep it straight. Let's turn this into a go-around.
Okay.
Bulk landing.
Bulk
So we
landing.
start with full power. Carburetor heat in.
Woo!
Now the nose will want to do that, but that's because of their trim and the flaps.
Yeah. So let's get some airspeed.
Yep.
Trim that down. And 1,000, 2,000.
Yep. A good rule of thumb to use, counting your flaps.
And more airspeed, 1,000 to 1,000. Yep. There we go.
Okay. Get your nose back up to the climb attitude.
There we go.
If you look outside at the wingtips, it's going to be about that angle, and it's going to look like about a hand width above the horizon.
Okay. Hand width above.
Oh, you put your hand right about where I have it? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. So
you want to shoot for that sight picture on a go-around and on your after go-around.
Okay.
Okay, on your climb out.
Alright. So let's take our first left turn. Something I hadn't noticed before was the cabin heat is on.
Yeah, I was about to...
I don't know how to turn that off because I'm burning up.
Push it in. I am too. I was about to...
Okay. Alright. Okay, 2,500.
Now, since we're going to be going slow anyway in the traffic pattern, you can just bring the power back and keep the nose where it was, and that'll keep you kind of nice and...
So this is the left downwind. Auburn traffic, 9860 Golf, left downwind for runway 25, Auburn traffic.
So it's like doing science, basically.
Yeah.
You ask yourself, okay, well, I got this result last time.
Yeah.
What do I want to change this time?
Well, I need less throttle sooner.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Or you don't want to push this too far, or you could extend a little further.
Yeah.
Not
I think
much.
I'm going to extend a little further to that. So there's that first curve, second curve. I think I'm going to go to the third curve.
There you go.
Okay. Where that white building is?
Yeah.
Okay. I think
we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do a little bit of a before landing checklist, carburetor heat, power, mixture. Zen.
Oh,
okay.
Where's our
Yep,
landing
beacon should
light?
have been on. Beacon should be on. There you go. Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
And make that power reduction. 1,500.
1,500.
Notch your flaps.
1,000, 2, 1,000. Nose wants to come up.
Yep.
Push her back down.
Exactly. Keep that same. It's about a hand down below the horizon.
And
That's
down.
too far up. Want to push the yoke first, then trim. So right about there.
Okay.
So, and if you look outside, see your wings are about level with the horizon.
Okay. Yeah, we're a little far.
Maybe not.
Auburn traffic, 9860 Golf, turning left base for runway 25, Auburn traffic. Good. Alright, let's see how we're looking. Oh, that's looking a little better.
Keep your hand on the power to make the power changes.
As
You're
necessary.
looking, okay, you're probably getting high here, so bring that power back.
Okay.
Maybe all the way.
All the way to idle.
Maybe more flaps in.
1,000, 2, 1,000.
A little bit of an overshoot again this time. And that could be because you're maybe squaring off that base leg a little bit too much instead of rounding it out. Now look at your wings. You want them level or a little bit lower than level.
Okay.
There you go. Now you see the numbers above the nose?
Yeah. Shit.
Keep your hand on the power. Now when you're adding and taking away power, your nose is going to tend to want to do this. So you want to hold the nose right there. I'm going to kind of come on here with you so you feel... Off. Straighten that nose out, a little right rudder. And hold it off, hold it off. Now at this point, the crosswinds, you want to do this.
Okay.
Holding it there.
Okay.
This gets a little weird because you're used to taxiing with the... And you want to start steering with the yoke. That's okay. This is just going to come with practice. That's the weird part of crosswind landings that people...
taxiing to runway 15 for departure, Auburn.
Let's get more was a long landing. Yay! I did it! Window open, I'm burning up. Oh, thanks for the assistance.
Oh, yeah. I didn't assist much, actually.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Oh.
I was just kind of, you were having a tendency to pull prematurely.
Okay. Oh, we're going to have to go and whirl our way around.
Or we could hold short of the instruction that's going on there, just short of it.
Yeah.
And when we're sure the traffic pattern is empty, we'll get onto the runway, back taxi, and turn around and take off.
Okay. Whew.
Okay, so actually what we should probably do is stop briefly and do an after landing checklist.
All right.
Or a flow or what have you.
Let. For box landing, normal landing. Touchdown, landing roll.
Auburn traffic, Baron 142 Delta Romeo is going to be departing runway 25. Any traffic, please advise all.
Carburetor heat is cold. Alright. After landing is complete. Go through. Easier to get to it from there. Alright. Oh, we got someone there.
So go up to where that the red markers are.
Yeah.
And when we're sure we have enough time and room, we'll just go back to the runway and back taxi all the way to.
I think
Now that's a little bit about that crosswind thing, and that's the tricky part.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the part that just doesn't feel right, because especially when you're only 5 or 6 hours into this, you just gotten over the fact of steering with your feet.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you're doing this with your hands.
Yeah.
Auburn traffic, Baron 142 Delta Romeo is departing runway 25. Going to be a left turn departure.
Ever heard of something called muscle memory? Where your muscle memory, you just trained your muscle memory to steer with your feet.
Yeah.
And now when you're doing this, your muscle memory for steering like in a car comes back into play, and you start wanting to steer again with the yoke.
Yeah.
So it just makes it feel really awkward again all over when you're doing crosswind landings. What you want to kind of think about and work on this time are the sight pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, on the climb out,
Yeah.
the level off,
Yeah.
and the base and final, keeping the wings level and about a hand below the horizon when you're descending on your pattern.
Yeah.
And starting your base to final turn a little sooner.
Okay.
So that you don't overshoot.
Okay.
And then once you do get lined up, okay, and this is going to be the tricky part, it's just going to come with practice. What you're going to be doing is one hand will be on the throttle, one hand will be on the yoke.
Yeah.
And you're going to ask yourself a series of questions. You're going to be looking at a series of window panes you're kind of breaking through.
Okay.
Okay. And start with putting your nose, the end of the nose, just underneath the landing spot. Okay. And when that landing spot starts to slide under your nose, okay, or disappear, you want to take power out. If that landing spot starts to climb in the windshield, you obviously are getting low, and you want to add power.
Yeah.
As you're taking power out and adding power, because you have flaps, and do this.
Yeah.
So
can I watch you do one?
Yeah.
I'm a visual learner, so
the only way you can do that, but as you watch me, you got to be on there with me.
No, absolutely.
So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be compensating as I do that. Okay, with forward pressures, just a little bit of forward pressures, a little bit of back pressures to balance out or the can't do the phrase.
Just
kind of balance out the tendency to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to let it do that. I'm going to hold it against whatever forward or back pressure it takes to keep the nose steady.
Okay.
And so, in a sense, I guess what I'm saying is that power is controlling your altitude.
Yeah.
Or your rate of descent. And this is controlling your airspeed.
Okay.
You want this to be stable. This doesn't have to be stable. Ideally, it can be you want it stable, but this stage in the game, you might find yourself throttle jockeying, is what they call that. Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Over time, it'll get to where it's smooth.
All right.
All right. We'll look around. don't see anyone on downwind base or final.
No.
Go ahead and make a call that you're entering onto the runway. You're going to back taxi.
Okay. Auburn traffic 9860 Golf entering the runway to back taxi to runway 25. Auburn traffic. Good.
On the takeoff, you're going to start with the yoke like this. Okay. As the airplane accelerates, you'll kind of ease it out a little bit.
Okay. And that's just to keep us from going over from the left. Yep.
And you'll feel that that does reduce. You had a skipping tendency on your first takeoff.
Yeah.
You'll feel that there's less of a tendency to want to side load.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely felt the side load when we were taking off. It was like, kind of pushing my body a little bit. I'm just going to stick to the right of the runway. Is that generally what you want to do, or you want to sit in the middle?
You can either way.
Okay.
Because it's your runway now.
Sure.
You made your call that you're back taxiing. Now you can either go a little faster than this.
I guess since we're on the runway, we can go a little bit faster.
Oh yeah. But nope, you want to go as fast as you're comfortable with.
Yeah. So then we're going to have a little downhill, if I remember correctly.
So what you do is you look at your wind indicators. There's a sock over there. It's pretty much a direct crosswind.
Yeah.
Okay, so
do we exit and then turn around, or?
Oh, you can keep going down to the end and do a pirouette down.
All right.
Now, I may end up kind of guiding you on the takeoff a little bit.
Okay.
Because again, it's going to be awkward. Okay, but that's okay.
Oh, absolutely. You are welcome to give me guidance. You're the instructor.
Well, but you're doing it yourself. You're doing quite well for this stage in the game, actually. Very quite well.
I think so?
Yep.
Oh. All my flight sim playing has done some good. Alrighty.
Keep that hand on the throttle. That's something else I noticed. You kind of brought your hand off. You want to be like this the whole time.
Okay.
So we start like this.
Okay.
Ease the power in there. Here with your feet.
Yeah.
Your hand on the throttle. Ease out that correction. Just a little bit, not too much. Now, if you feel the left wing dip, that's what you want.
Ah. Yeah, I didn't feel any of the side loading this
time. Or less. Okay. We got a little bit towards the end, but less.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot to make my radio call. We were taking off.
It's okay. You made your call. You're back taxiing. It's more important to look.
Yeah. Oh, I don't see anyone in the pattern. Whoop.
Our landing's going to be the reverse of that.
Yeah.
We'll start out with just it won't be much initially, but as we slow in the landing roll, it's going to be a lot.
Gotcha.
Or it could be a lot.
Okay. I'll keep my eye on what you're doing. Alrighty. How do you think I'm doing with the coordinated turns?
Right there.
Yeah.
So that's, there you go. You need to, as you roll to the right, you need to kind of bring in some rudder.
Okay.
And that's kind of definitely a mistake, or not a mistake, but a lot of people, even thousands of hour pilots are doing that.
Yeah.
And Auburn Air Traffic on Nature Lane, about 5 miles south, 10 miles over.
Oh, a little high. Alright. It nose down a little bit. Alright, pull out the power. There we go. Auburn traffic 9860 Golf, joining left downwind for runway 25. Auburn traffic.
60 Golf, radio check.
Loud and clear.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
We're really getting high here.
What's that?
Now we're really high. We're 500 feet high.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
This is a good, you're starting out at a good distance on the downwind.
Yeah.
I usually go for maybe a third of the way up that wing strut. The runway should kind of bisect your wing strut about a third of the way up.
All right, well, I got it about halfway up at this point.
That's good, actually. No, it's, or I should say halfway. From my perspective, it's a third of the way.
Okay.
There we started before landing, carburetor heat, power back to 1500.
Power, pull that.
Now, since we're starting high, you can probably go with a lot less power and maybe more flaps.
Yeah, 1,000,
Or you could
2,
extend.
1,000.
Here's where that nose will want to,
trim
so you
that.
see how you, first thing to do is kind of apply a pressure and then trim once it's settled down.
Yeah. All right.
A little less power since we're starting high.
Yeah.
And Auburn Air Traffic on Nature Lane Center, left downwind 25, over.
Auburn traffic 9860 Golf. Turning base for runway 25. Auburn traffic.
The tendency is to dive, but don't resist the temptation to dive. Because you want to kind of like, geez, I got to lose a lot of altitude, so you don't want to gain too much airspeed in the process. Keep the nose steady. I'm going to kind of buffer that out with you. Okay. Start that turn early.
A little bit of back pressure. That's what I keep
ready with the flaps.
Yeah.
Keep that turn.
Yeah. There we go. That's
still a little bit of an overshoot.
Yeah. Better than before.
Yeah. Now we're going to put that
to 1,000.
Watch, there you go. Put the nose right there's a sight picture you want. Okay, so remember that.
Alright.
Bring the power out.
Traffic short final. 9860 Golf. Short final for 25. Traffic.
And Auburn traffic is Lima left base 25 number 2, Auburn.
Power all the way out?
All the way out. All right.
We're just going to kind of, I'm exaggerating here.
Okay.
Ride it in. Keeping that nose center line.
Oh man, you're putting tons of...
And right here, just feel all that yoke go in there.
Yeah.
Kind of riding a wheelie. Okay. And right there, it gets into a lot. Okay. So it's just the reverse of what you did on the takeoff.
Got it.
Okay.
It's your plane, by the way.
Oh, your plane.
Oh, my plane.
You're on there with me. Full brake.
Brake.
It'll go to the end.
Yeah.
He'll make a call so that he knows.
All right. 986, Auburn traffic 9860 Golf. Taxiing Alpha. Auburn traffic.
You're full stop.
Yes, sir. Do we wait back here until he clears the runway?
Actually, that's a good idea. We'll see, but we can take the advantage. We can take advantage of this and do an after landing check.
Alrighty. Carb heat in. Flaps on the way up. Oh man, he get. There we go.
Alright, we'll taxi down to where he is and do the same thing.
Alrighty. Window open.
Now, did you feel what happened is that I let out, did you feel me kind of let loose of that crosswind correction? And it got a little bit of a side load, and as soon as I felt that, I went, oops, I need to bring that back in. Did you feel that?
I honestly, I didn't. I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw what
Okay.
you did. I didn't feel or.
Yeah.
I didn't really notice.
That's okay, because you know that's your what you're seeing is you're going to see more and more as you practice it.
Okay.
You're going to start feeling more and more of the side load as you practice. You'll start seeing all the corrections you make.
All right.
But if you can kind of burn into your visual memory what that initial sight picture is, that's what you want.
Okay.
The numbers, just maybe just draw an imaginary line right here. Numbers should be right there.
Okay. Maybe I should get a whiteboard marker or something.
I suggest my students actually go buy some frog tape, the green painter's tape.
Oh, yeah.
I think they call it frog tape or whatever. Or the blue 3M tape.
Sure.
And just put a little strip right there. And also I have them put a little strip on the strut.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that it bisects the runway. It's a nice visual cue until you get used to it to kind of sight on.
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry about the landings because this is a little bit of a good crosswind. What I want you to concentrate on this time is doing that takeoff. Okay. The landings are going to come. Okay. It's a good takeoff, so will lead to the good landings.
Sure.
So your inputs on the takeoff, you'll start feeling more and more in the landings. Okay. We'll look around and make your call. We'll do the same.
Alrighty. Auburn traffic 960 Golf. Back taxiing for runway 25. Auburn traffic. Planes can take a lot of abuse.
Yeah, it can, but you don't want to. You don't want to push that too much.
No. Alright, out. Short final.
This time I want you to try to concentrate on a good level off at a precise pattern altitude, 2,500.
And no climbing after that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want left aileron.
Well, if we were taking off this direction, which way would you have the aileron?
Into the wind.
Go.
There
right
we
on.
go.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's actually the same way you want to taxi.
Okay.
Okay. An easy way to remember that, I'm sure Mike has taught you this.
Nope.
Climb into the wind, dive away from it.
Okay. I've
climb into it, dive away from it.
All right. Some of the ground school stuff I've been watching talks about it. I just got to get better about continuing to study that.
This is good practice right here.
Yeah.
Just taxiing like that. You know when you're going through the tolls,
Like
you
on
have
the Bay
like
Bridge?
yeah,
those.
and you go through that 25-mile-an-hour thing. You know how relaxed you are when you go through there, but you're tense at the same time. Because if you get too relaxed, you might hit the divider in the pole, right?
Yeah.
Same thing in a landing. So put yourself in that same state of mind. That relaxed state of tenseness, just attenuating to what you need to do, but you're relaxed at the same time.
Got it.
That make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So close the window. Get that crosswind correction in there.
So
Other way.
that's all the way to.
Up that way.
Okay.
Oh, you had it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And add the power. So relax. The same thing. Look way out there. Just enough corrections.
Auburn traffic, Spark 622. Signal you at 60 Blackhawk, approximately 2,500 feet.
Nice, and then you let it weather me. As soon as you rotate, you let it weather me.
Okay. All right, I didn't hear where he was. Was that a helicopter?
That's okay. Yeah, it was a helicopter.
Okay.
Keep your hand on the throttle.
Yep. Like once it's pushed all the way in, I'm like, meh.
Yeah.
That's fairly common.
That won't come until later when you're flying in the turbines.
What's that?
That won't come until you're flying like a King Air or something like that, to where you actually take your hand off the power levers. But for now, yeah, keep your hand resting on that.
Alright. Ooh, little bump. Alrighty.
Roll right rudder as you roll out.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Auburn traffic 9860 Golf, joining left downwind for runway 25. Auburn traffic. Well, I overshot it a little bit.
Better. A little bit, but you're getting there. Look for your spot on your wing strut.
Alrighty.
So we have been blown in that way, so maybe we want to learn from our past.
Yeah.
Maybe fly
About that?
maybe about like that, yeah.
Alright.
Out here, your wingtips,
Yeah.
make them a little flat with the horizon, right there.
Okay.
Okay? And that's your sight picture out front of you. Okay?
So the horizon is about a hand down.
Yep. Uh-huh. Just consistently that actually throughout the whole pattern. Well, actually a level and first notch of flaps in.
1, 1000, 2, 1000.
Don't let that nose creep up on you. Hold it. There you go. Right there. Same sight picture.
Yeah. Auburn traffic 9860 Golf, turning left base, runway 25. Auburn traffic.
Hold that same sight picture. Right there.
Auburn traffic CHP 20 is 8 miles to the southeast inbound for landing 25 Auburn.
8 miles. Okay, we got plenty of time. Alrighty, I'm going to start turning in and reduce power. Auburn traffic 9860 Golf, turning final for runway 25. Auburn traffic.
Make that turn. There you go. Get ready with the power in the flaps.
1, 1000, 2, 1000.
Get your sight picture.
Yeah.
Remember that visible line?
About right
Power
above. Shit.
I'm coming on here with you now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming on. We're doing this together.
Yeah.
Straightening that nose up. Power out. Feel my,
Yeah.
stay on there with me.
Yeah.
I want you landing this.
Alright.
Stay on there with me.
Yeah.
Working the airplane, a little long. Probably. Now we're coming in with ample aileron.
Yeah.
Holding it there. Stay on there. Come on, work the pedals. Work the pedals. Work the pedals. Keep working the pedals.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Here with the yoke.
Yeah. It'll come in time, I'm
It
sure.
will. No, it will actually.
That was entertaining. Auburn traffic 960 Golf. Clear the runway. Auburn traffic. Okay.
Target Princess 310 Romeo. Romeo is on a GPS 7 approach at 3,000 approximately 5 miles out.
Right.
Auburn traffic CHP 20 on extended rate base for 25, Auburn.
Right base. He's going right.
I will be looking for you, 0 Romeo.
Sometimes helicopters fly a different pattern.
Huh. Fly helicopters at all?
No, I wish. They're a lot of fun.
There we go. Okay. Woo! That's fun.
Want to call it? I think you're good. I think you got enough to work on.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe, but no. I think you have probably a better judge of what we should be doing.
No, I think you're good.
Okay.
We'll taxi back in.
Okay.
I think you're. It's all about.
310 Romeo.
On days like today, when you have like a crosswind, it's good to kind of cut it a little short, make it a little shorter pattern, and give your subconscious a chance to kind of mull it over.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised next time you fly. It's gonna start coming to you. You'll start doing it.
Traffic HP 20.
You'll feel a little less awkward.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
and
coming out tomorrow.
Romeo is inbound on the RNAV approach 7, looking for the CHC.
Well, could be coming in on 25 instead of 7.
That's HP 20, as you guys say. Are you guys going to be full stop 7, or are you going to break off and enter the pattern for 25? Full stop 7, traffic permitting.
Oh, there you go, right on.
We'll do a 360 so you guys can land 7. Appreciate it, sir. Thanks.
Why is that guy landing outside of? Oh, we got a quartering headwind direction. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, those guys are up all the time.
Oh yeah.
Nut Tree traffic, travel air 9326 Yankees, 4 miles east inbound landing.
You're good.
We'll make right traffic for 20.